You the big boy. How you doing?
I mean, bro, who's this that
Uh-oh, I must be in the mud if you don't know who I am. Oh, no name.
Oh, man. If you gave me a finger to it, I knew who it was. Yeah, you all right?
Oh, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Just fooling around before I go to bed. Just checking on you. How you doing?
Oh, man. Good, bad, brand new, raised in the middle of July, my boy. I keep you up, man. Just enjoying the fruits of the labor. How you call the queen doing that, boy?
Oh, she doing real good. She at the salty mine, working that crazy 7 on, 7 off midnight shift she got. But she getting there, almost over. So doing real good.
Good, good, good. I'm telling you, my brother. I'm talking on this yak. You hear me talking on this yak, but good.
I'm on a Browning Mark IV, and everything sound different on this anyway. I know you sound good.
Yeah, I'm gonna sound different. Yeah, I pulled it on a couple. I was talking to this couple of guys, man, and they mentioned about these videos I got. So I said, let me pull the thing. I ain't been out in 4 years, so I hooked it up Monday. Not today, last Monday, though, right?
Yeah, you got to pull them out and exercise them from time to time, or else them cat niggas like a car. They don't like to sit, and that's one of the reasons I dug this one out. I'm like, oh man, I got one of these. Let me dig it out and at least put some juice in it and see what it do.
It sounds good. I hear a little crying came on, like she's trying to dive down there to pick up one of the nice old fish out the water, though, right?
Yeah, I got a raggedy mic with a loose head, but it seemed to be doing its thing, especially since, like you say, it's been sitting for a few years. And I'm like, man, I got one of these cat making things. Let me hook it up and see if I can let the smoke out of it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing over here. It's 990. So far, it's been so good, man. I was gonna hang it in there a little while, but I forgot a lot of these buttons on there, so I've been trying to familiar myself with them there, right?
Hey, you was talking about buttons, and I was playing around with this one, and the mod sounded a little tight, but I didn't think it was you, and I turned the A and L off, and you came in like stereo.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Everybody else said that it sounded almost like that 2995. But the big boy now told me, boy, that thing sound like a transmitter there, right?
It kind of sounds like that, kind of a cross. I can tell it sounds a little bit different than that 2995, but I can't make it sound good though. Like I say, it sounds like FM stereo coming in here, especially on this big old Browning I'm on.
I appreciate it, my brother. What you been up to, man?
Man, working hard, trying to keep my head out of water, trying to stay out of trouble, and get through this winter. This snow and the cold hit us, and all that. I'm like, doggone it, I thought we wasn't gonna have that this year.
Yeah, to me, it's going longer than what I expected it was going to go. It's March, man. March the 2nd, and we still got snow coming in that good.
Yeah, it's supposed to get cold this up and coming week, but I hope it's the last one. I hope it's the last dance.
I do too. But you can only see so far down the road. But I'm trying my best just to enjoy whatever Mother Nature give me there, right?
I do too. I mean, I try to enjoy it, but I be fighting it, as best I can, making the most enjoyment as I can. But I tell you, I'll take the warm weather and the hot weather any day over this snow. Even the dog, sometimes we let him out and we open that door and he like, ooh, it's cold out here. I think I'll stay in.
Boy. I come over there, boy, he just be looking at me, telling he was sound like, oh, no, there, right?
Oh, yeah, friendly dog, man. He love everybody. He like, come over here and pet me, play with me, give me some attention.
Yeah. It's just too big for me, right?
I know what you're talking about, because, people always say that, you never know, and and he was involved in a fight, a knockout, drag out pit bull fight a few weeks ago.
Get out of here. Well, the good he won because you still talking about a nigga.
It was a draw. It was a draw. And, the one he fought was a little bit bigger than him. It was a pit bull, half pit bull like him, and I was sick. And they say I got a call from my sister. Now, me and my sister ain't on speaking terms. And I got a call from my sister, and they said, yo, pit bull got out, and he been hassling people, and he in a fight with another pit bull right now. I was like, oh my God. So I get out of my sick bed, me and the sweet thing, and we go downstairs, and what it was, another pit bull, the other one, he got him in my yard, and they was back there fighting.
Cool. Gracious alive. I want to see who the better. This my block. No, it ain't. This my block. No, but this my yard, there, right here.
That's exactly what it was. It was like, no, it wasn't yours that was out. It was the other one. Because we like, ours don't even try to get out. He a good dog. But the other one got in. And when he got in there, they went at it. And you see these pit bulls where they make them fight each other, where they both get beat up? They both was beat up.
I see him. Did you see where the mailman, this one got cut onto the mailman leg and one turned loose their head?
Sure did. That was terrible. Detroit, they was beating that thing and hitting that thing and all that. And actually, when the one got into the fight with mine, I got that fence up. His owner found out and came and, because we was up sleeping, climbed the fence and got them apart and got his. And he say he caught hell getting them off each other because they both wouldn't let go.
Well, they get locked up, man. Hey, it gonna take some of them to get them unlocked, man. But when they lock them jaws, gracious Lord have mercy. I pray that I never have to experience none of that, dear God.
Yep. That reminded me, just seeing, what them dogs look like. Because he said they was both locked on each other and he couldn't get neither one of them apart at first. And, once he got them apart and all that, they left each other alone because they was both beat up so bad that mine just went under the car and just kind of, fell out there.
Yeah, looking wounded a little bit. Yeah, he knew it been in the war. Both of them knew they had been in the war, so I know when they see each other again, they'll turn and head another direction.
I don't know, because my next door neighbor got 3 of them, and all they do is bark at each other and act like they want to fight. And the one that got into it with his 2 doors down, and when he out, they bark at each other and go crazy. And then that one come and get in the yard, and they went at it. So this ain't a case where they bark is worse than they bite. They bite is worse, it's bad.
I know, man. You trying to tell me be careful when I come over have my stuff hooded in the garage?
I wouldn't say that. He loved people. He ain't never done nothing to people, but I wouldn't trust him around a baby or nothing because that cat make it always hungry and he might think it's a Scooby snack or something.
Oh, man. I know, man. I remember a couple of years ago, I seen where the people had a couple of pits, man, and one of them, man, hit the baby up, man. Not completely, but they killed that baby there, right?
I remember that. And I remember another lady way back when, this pit bull thing was coming to light. She had one and she was taking it around like to show everybody how friendly they was, showing them off and going to these, humane societies and dog shows and parks. Talking about, see, he friendly. You can pet. He ended up attacking somebody like that mailman.
Yeah, man. You don't know about them dogs, man. You just don't know. They're unpredictable, man. Right?
I agree, because I always think about how unpredictable people is. We supposed to have a soul and a heart and empathy and sympathy. And one of the things I watch is road rage on YouTube, on the computer. And, man, somebody cut in front of you or didn't see you, and both of them go crazy. I'm like, look at this mess.
I'm telling you, man. It's messed up. I'm going to ask you about something, man. My mind slipped away just then. What I want to ask you about something you saw on the tube. Did you see it, man? But there's so much going on, man. It's crazy out here, man. Oh, I know what I'm gonna say. I see where this white girl, she done claim that a cop, a black cop, for posing as a cop, she say. And the detectives said, no, this girl lying there, right?
Wait a minute, I ain't see that one. The white girl said what?
Yeah, she said that the cop pulled over and told her that what she say she supposed to been doing, speeding or something. Didn't give her no ticket, no, but she claimed that he was a black cop. But when I forget what township it was. But when they investigated the girl, you know, her story didn't match up. They said she lied. And she had a lawyer. I saw her earlier today and yesterday. And I said, I think she's trying to get back at us because of what Select did that girl.
Oh, that Smollett thing, that's bad. That's really bad. He taking us backwards, man. We was hanging in there, but he going backwards with that. But it's stuff like that happen all the time on the internet. It's a white girl that they was dogs at the dog park. You know, one of them pet friendly parks, and you know, I guess the black guy had a dog, and he went and humped the white lady dog for a minute, and the white lady called 911, and the black guy like, man, dogs do that. They just playing, you know. He just humped yours for a minute. He got off. I got him off. They okay. They are. No, the girl called 911.
Yeah. But she made up all this story, man. They claim now. They claim she lying. She had to get her dad and mama had to get a lawyer, man, and she was 16 years old. So I think they said it was a hoax that she put out there. Because she was on TV when she first told it. The TV news interviewed her. Yeah, he was a cop, and she said a cop twice on there. Like she didn't know what she was saying. And that, you know, he was black, and told her something. But anyway, they found out that she wasn't doing nothing but lying. Oh, Lord, already, man, they're trying to get back at us because of what Select did, just what Select did. I know it's coming, but not that quick, they go at.
Yeah, they got to do better than that. It's kind of sick and sad what he did, but to me, you know, show how stupid people is. You see how much trouble he done got in, and he got money and supposed to be educated and all that, and he couldn't pull it off, and they investigated and found out what really happened. What makes you think a Jane Doe, you know, on the street gonna be able to pull something like that off?
Yeah, man. Them dudes from another. Where they from? They were from one of the islands. They're from one of the islands, man, and you know they want to stay here and come back. Well, they told the cop everything they wanted to hear. Yeah, man, you paid us with a check, nigga ass.
Hey, who that lawyer Cohen? He like, I got the check, I got the evidence right here.
Oh man, we ain't nothing but a mess, boy. But you know, that's the way it is in America, though, right?
Always been, and I guess people don't change, so I guess always will be 23. The so-called Christians.
Yeah. That hurts too, man. You know, that really hurts. They don't know how much that they be hurting us Christians. That is real. But there's always some false one out there, and they'll be right there in the pew sometime, man. And like the father say, hey. First one come out there, they'll do it to you while you're sitting in church, and while you got to do everybody praying, and in your pockets, there, right?
Ooh, what you talking about, 23? Hey, we what about our president and the same Christians that talk about Obama like a dog, that, you know, he ain't no American, and he a Muslim, and he ain't no Christian, and he ain't no family man. He got a beautiful family and wife, and no cheating and no scandals. They say he not a Christian, he evil, but that Trump, he all right.
Man, they gonna burn Trump. They going all full steam ahead on him now, man. went and gained the house, man, and we got a little authority on him, and with that boy Corn, he went rolled on him. Yeah, he a racist. He a liar. He a mother. Oh, Corn, man, I'm trying to get this time cut short, man.
That's all they could say. You a liar. What makes you think you ain't lying? And what he say? I thought we came here to talk about Trump, and all y'all talking about is me.
Yeah, lying. All the Republicans did that, man. Yeah. And he told him about that. He said, hey, just like you said, told me talking about asking questions on what he did. And oh, you a liar. You did. Oh man, it was all on Sunday news too. That you had.
Sure was. And what about the one that had the black girl standing behind him? You know about that? The guy had a black girl standing behind him and ain't say nothing, and I think he was a senator, and he talking about well, and the girl, I think Cortez called him a racist. I ain't no racist. I ain't no racist. You know, I got some black nieces and nephews and stuff. And you know, I was talking to my wife. We was thinking about that. It's like, you got black nieces and nephews. That mean your brother, your sister, or somebody married a black person. It don't mean you ain't no racist.
Yeah, I can't think of her name. She was standing behind him. He was plumbing for the news. You know that, man. And she standing up there so solemn, you know, and they didn't even give her name either, I don't think. If they did, I missed it. But she just stood there. But boy, the Republican boy put her up to it in some kind of way. But we got a lot of us Republicans now, but don't think we are Democrats that we're at.
Oh, you ain't got to tell me about it, man. It come in all kind of forms and all that, but they did put her name out. You know, I forget what it was, but they did a background check on her, and she was I think one of Trump's son-in-law's wedding planner. And, you know, they liked the wedding and all that. And I think they gave her a token job and all that. And you know, when they give her the job, it's always about the money, 23. She's, Trump, go Trump. Yay, Trump.
I didn't catch that, though. I'm glad you told me. I didn't catch that one, man. I know she was working with, oh, man, the son-in-law? Oh, man. He trying to get that motherfucker, the same one, he trying to get that motherfucker clearance. He trying to get him a clearance so he can go through everybody's file and pick out what he wanted and ease him out of there.
Hey, so he could take it back to Russia and Saudi Arabia and make some money off of it. Sure did. Anyway, 23, you done talked to me. It's getting late and all this, so I'm going to go off to bed. Hey, before I go, what was it? 50 Cent. 50 Cent in the hospital?
He's out. I talked with him last week. I talked with him on the 21, and he's doing pretty good. You know them gallstones? He had a bunch of them. He said it was killing him, man. He was in so much pain, but he's a whole lot better though, right?
I'm glad to hear he better. Ooh-wee, I ain't never had him, but I hear that's one of the most painful things you can get.
Yeah. Well, he sure was telling me. I heard the same thing. But he been out for a while, and I'm gonna check him out one day this week, see how he getting along. But you know, before he went, he was telling me about he had to go in there. But I prayed for my brother, man. Don't too worry about that, boy, because boy, he was crying. He was crying there, right?
Hey, man, that pain will make you cry the blues. Sure will. I know I can't stand it. I can't take it. So I understand. All right, 23. I'll probably head over to his place this weekend because he got that Pac-Man needs some work anyway, and I need to do that, and I can go see my brother and put the speak spoke on him.
That'll work, my brother. All right, dude, you take care and be well and be blessed now. Give my love to the queen and the rest of their family, man. Miss your dad. I'll see you.
I do too. But he had a good life. He was a great man. One of the best. You take care, 23. I'm go.
God bless, my brother. Be safe. God loves you now. So do I. Click, click.
May the good Lord take a liking to you, but not too soon. Bye-bye. All right, that's going to be it to this Browning Golden Eagle Mark 4A. Just fair cosmetic condition, but as you can tell, working fine, running cool, not a glitch, not a hiccup, not a nothing. Bye.